What's up, y'all? Welcome to another review by Ryan, and a very happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, March 15th. It'll probably be March 16th by the time this video is posted. And I hope you all are doing well wherever you're at in the world at the time you find this reaction. So in this reaction video, I'll be reacting to the 11th episode of Tomo-chan as a Girl. The two titles for today's episode is My First Part-Time Job and The Abandoned Cinderella. Now, before I start this video, I just want to kind of give you all a little bit of heads up. I might be a little more low energy than I normally am for this reaction. Got some pretty awful stuff going on with my employer right now, and it is very probable that by the time I see all of you next week, I may or may not be employed temporarily. Unfortunately, my company, which again is the biggest of its type in the country, has subjected our entire technical division to outsourcing. And for anyone that works in the tech industry, you know exactly what that means. And we will be finding out our fates at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So it's been a really rough period. This isn't my first rodeo with my employer through something like this, but the evidence is on the wall that it's not looking very good. So it's been a really emotional day. I've been spending most of the day actually putting resumes together and stuff like that, and a lot of crying. So I'm trying to keep myself together though, and I don't want to fall behind. And again, reactions do kind of help me sidetrack. So but again, we might be a little low energy. I'm gonna try to stay peppy for this reaction though. If I do look a little off here and there, just bear in there with me. So that out of the way, the reaction. Last episode, we had a great episode between the marathon that was ran. We got to see the time that Tomo and Jun got to spend, where he showcased his strength and what he's been building his body for, carrying Tomo through after she completely ran herself dry after what she did the previous day before the marathon. And of course, they had that really wonderful scene in the nurse's office where basically she was told by Mizu to let herself be spoiled, basically, and that ended up becoming a really great scene. But what really was the superstar part of the last episode was getting to see the full flashback, everything that actually transpired between Jun and Mizu, everything that transpired in the days that led up to him not talking to Tomo for an entire year. And we had a lot of great scenes. We got to see a very rare Mizu smile. We got to see a lot of different things break out there. And, it was a great episode. And once again, as every episode has done here, it adds a little more dynamic and a little more character to all the characters that are present here. Now, I think that, the biggest thing I could say, and yes, I just noticed there was something at the edge of my mouth, so I'm so sorry about that. The only thing I can really say is that for Jun, he is definitely a little bit stupid. And I've had to just come to accept that after his reasoning for why he chose not to talk to her, because people were, he's a little bit stupid, but I also understand. Let me correct myself, because he had an inferiority complex, as we know, that we've already learned about. But this inferiority complex really was ramped up by 100 because these are adolescents. They're in middle school at the time, and he has no faith in himself. And the fact that he was hearing people talk about him and Tomo being a thing, he wasn't very fond of that. He didn't want people to think that because he didn't feel that he would have deserved something like that. This further proved that he has always, in some way, shape, or form, seen her as a girl. But again, he has constantly been in this back and forth with himself and his worth. So my biggest thing, though, is that all the signs were on the wall, no matter what. And the fact that he's allowed this to continue dragging even now, to the fact that he really held on to that, where he wasn't going to talk to Tomo. Well, he wasn't going to truly try to start moving on until he was her equal. It's just kind of one of those things where, Jun definitely is a little bit dense in the head, but I think that he's going to come together in a nice way in the end. And I'm just interested to see how we get to that point. So, I had a couple more things I wanted to talk about here, but now I'm just brain farting today. And today's going to be a day of nothing but brain farts because, again, my mind is all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and just wrap the pre-thoughts here, and we'll go ahead and jump straight into the episode. So I will say, at this stage, I pretty pretty much have decided what my rating is going to be for the show. And we have 2 more episodes to go after today's episode. So as we get closer to that final episode, I'll definitely start talking more, and hopefully I'll be in a little better spirits next week than I am now. So again, it'll be a split moment for you guys. We'll go ahead and get the episode pulled up, and when I come back, we'll get this started. All right, y'all, I am back. I have episode 11 pulled up and ready to get this started. Again, the 2 titles of today's episode is My First Part-Time Job and The Abandoned Cinderella. So let's go ahead and get this started in 3, 2, 1. Damn. Of course she want to work for his birthday. I like how Mrs. is immediately like, what are you going to do? This, let's not, because she's frail and she'll just fall over. Please don't punch your best friend. Oh, this is gonna work too. She knows she's gonna be happy working with her. Oh hell. Missy's like, I'm so sick of this. Oh hell. Missy's like, no! Not at your place. Oh boy. So our girls are going to be working together at a part-time job. This should be fun. I like how Carol's is always like, I'm coming too. Mm, all right. She gonna punch everybody she see. Must. Bruh, stop. You had us thinking she had cancer or a broken leg or something. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, you look wonderful. Oh my goodness. Of course it was. Stop. Don't be creepy. Because you thought Missy was wearing it? She's too legendary to do that. Ooh. Ooh. Look at her being able to hold herself. Nothing. We are not asking about what you like. Just make your normal noises. It'll be precious regardless. She's gonna kill you. Yep. The R has just changed. What is Carol doing? Excellent. Very excellent. This man's like, go to hell. Yo, why you always starting beef? Yes, it is. They gonna kill each other. We already told you, no violence today, Tomo. Here we go. Tomo, you look fine. Oh, goodness. Please don't punch. Now we're all outside. What is Carol? Like, she is so legendary over there. Oh, I'm gonna come back to support you. See? It all has worked out. I swear, they're doing an alright job. Everyone's serving their respectable role. And my man has learned once again that he's never going to win Misuzu, so he just got to stop. Girl, you don't even need money. Of course she did. Occasionally. Keyword. You most certainly are. It's already clear you were bribed out of money, as life goes. Oh. Nah, she on defense now that they got that kiss slipped in. Oh, look at this. But she did good. She didn't go to rampage on anybody. Actually, Tomo did an outstanding job. I gotta clap. Oh, see? See? Look how wonderful this is. And no punching or anything was necessary. Good for y'all. Or other violent rampages. Oh. Oh. No. His real thoughts are coming out too. Or is she? Stop. Just having a trip. He's conscious, yeah. The abandoned Cinderella. And I've heard a bit here and there about this portion of the episode, so he already does. Like, that'll work quick. I mean, you asked quick. Of course. What's up with her today? She's always this way. He'll probably just dodge you, knowing that you try something like that. We said to catch him, not to fight him. Tomo, bring it down. Uh-oh. How did this work? How did it... Oh my goodness. He said this girl's really trying to kill me. He's been waiting for this his whole life. What the hell? Stop. Stop. Don't let my dude see it. Oh my goodness. Damn. Damn. Why so violent? What, push the person all the way down the stairs and potentially causing great harm? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Stop. My man's gonna be too happy now. Her annoyance is probably unripe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, don't push your luck too far, Tanabe. Cause she'll regulate that ass real quick. Yeah, it's fine. You were smart. You just finally realized? And even though I think that that's 50-50, it's because of the fact you are nervous about someone taking your place. And you've let Carol get to you again. You're softening up, girl. No, she's already sipped a kiss. She's already managed to swoop in on you like that. You're softening up, my girl. It's all right. We've known this whole time, all 11 episodes, how it really was. And she's staying home sick. Damn, she really feeling off now. This is so odd. I mean, Carol's gotten her to soften up in everything. We've really seen a complete development in a great way with Mizuzu since episode 1. It's amazing. She's been home for 3 days. Damn. Oh, she's really... Oh, man. Yeah, please don't forget how she was with you the last time you tried something like this. Tomo's not going to let you just walk away. Oh. Oh, and now it's coming back at you. See? No, wake yourself back up. Oh. I mean, I really think that she's had a lot of reflection she's had to go through. Yeah, because after the whole Misaki Carol situation... Hold on, what role did she get? Oh my goodness, this is doing Cinderella? Oh my goodness. Ah! Of fucking course Carol did that. Oh my goodness. Hold up, you're a tree. You're a whole tree. How'd that work? Yo, Misu is Cinderella though. She gonna push it. Ah! Ah! We have completely gone off script. Oh my goodness. This is so fucking awkward. That was amazing. What the hell are you talking about? Exactly. Oh. I mean, he's done the same thing with her, so. Excuse me? Shit, excuse me. Yo, you turning everybody on in the class. Oh my goodness, Mizu is beautiful. Wow. Wow, she is absolutely beautiful. Wow. Of course, girl being a godmother makes complete sense. Can we talk about how beautiful Misuzu looks? Wow. This man's a tree! Ah! Don't be so violent. Look at you. You have strength today. Bro, he's trying to help you. It's fine. Stop! 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 I'm sure Tomo would love it though. Aw. I'm so done. This is good. Oh my goodness, though. But how many episodes am I going to have to talk about Misuzu in great length at the end of this? My goodness, this girl just gets more complex and involved with her emotions by the episode. It's just wild. But I should know because there have been plenty of characters like her that I have not exactly been fond of in the start and have just come to really gain an attachment to by the end. Oh boy. Hmm. Uh-uh. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. Okay, so once again, there's plenty to talk about and plenty of fun moments that we've all gotten to experience in this episode. The part-time job was outstanding. I really, really, really enjoyed the entire part-time job. Our man Tanabe, he got a little bit of action in with Mizuzu, even though obviously he didn't get very far. But of course, Mizuzu also makes her own rules, doesn't wear what she doesn't want to wear. Did a phenomenal job. Carol did a wonderful job with her noises and attracting attention. And Tomo just did a hell of a good job in general. I mean, I was quite impressed with her. And then in the abandoned Cinderella, obviously all of the little scenes and snippets we got with the play was crazy. Carol obviously was gonna be a great godmother, and Tomo being the prince makes complete sense, and freaking June being a tree. I mean, what the fuck? But once again, Misuzu. As we get closer and closer to the end of this show, I really started to try to think, and I had to look back at my notes here to see what I had written down for what I really think that someone like Misuzu goes to. And I really think it's something like Chronos Syndrome, honestly, amongst other things that adolescence goes through. She's really having a crisis right now. And even though we have seen a very stoic, a very stern, a very aggressive and manipulative Misuzu throughout most of this show, these last couple of episodes has truly unlocked a version of Misuzu I can respect, and it really caused me to solidify the fact that she's my favorite character in this series, at least based on how the anime has presented all the other characters compared to how they presented her. She loves Tomo. She really does. And no, guys, I do not mean that in a romantic way. I just mean that in general. She loves Tomo. She values her friendship. She values their bond. And she realizes, and she's not stupid, she realizes that she's an awful person, that she has done awful things. I mean, even something like when she pushed June down the stairs to get Tomo to catch her and everything and stuff, this could have seriously hurt him and stuff like that. I mean, she even heard June say, "What the fuck is wrong with you, you crazy bimbo? Like, you freaking pushed me all the way down. I had a broken leg or some shit." So you look at these things and then you see the things that she says after, and now this is like, what, the third, fourth, fifth time in a couple of episodes that we've heard Mizu say, did I cross a line? Did I cross something that even was low for me? And I really like this because she is evolving and growing. She's always going to kind of be someone that kind of tries to hide her emotions and everything and stuff, but we've really started to see her softening up. We have Carol to thank on a big way for that. Like, Carol's done a tremendous job kind of really beating her down to the point that she's softening up. But honestly, I think it's just the events of things as a whole that are happening, and as we in the audience have watched June and Tomo slowly start getting out of that naive, dense stage, and they are moving starting to be rapidly now towards the conclusion that we all want for them. Well, in anime, Misuzu sees this too. And again, she understands that when it happens, because it will happen, she's stuck with a situation of where will I be in this mix when this is all over? And it's really starting to kill her now. Like, I mean, she stayed home for 3 days. Yes, she was a bit ill, but she stayed home for 3 days really because she doesn't see where she belongs to her now. Like, and I mean belong in her life in the grand scheme of things. I go through this on a day-to-day basis. I have friends right now that, I'm not going to get into too many details in this reaction, that I'm in a relatively similar crisis right now with it. I know that I probably need to finally talk to them once and for all about how I'm feeling on all this, but the last time I did that, it backfired. So, and you really worry about where your place in a person's life will be, especially as you get older, especially as you mature and you move on into your later years. So, it's just one of those things that it's been such a refreshing and nice thing to watch Misuzu evolve amongst everybody that we've gotten to see. Again, we got to see the resolution between Misaki and Carol. Carol's now straight. She got her guy, for better or worse. Tomo and June, as dense and relatively interesting IQ level as they are, they're moving in their path that they need to move. Everyone else around them is moving in their own directions, and it just shows you that despite the fact that for some people Misuzu still is just an awful person, that she's just scared of being replaced, and she's trying to find her place. And she honestly is a really good girl at heart. And in my opinion, she has such a complexity about her character in this anime that compared to all the other characters in this anime, she's just really a step above the rest. So I know I've been telling you guys that Carol and Misuzu are my two favorite characters, but it's about time that I go ahead and solidify who my actual favorite character is. And I can definitely say what an evolution from episode 1 but my favorite character is definitely Misuzu now. And I look forward to seeing how all of that will wrap up, really even more so than seeing if actually feelings are going to be reciprocated and verbally reciprocated by the end of the episode between June and Tomo. So, but that's what I got for you today. Again, thanks a lot for watching the reaction. I tried to keep it as high energy as I could, given that, again, it's been a pretty awful day and awful week, but thanks for hanging in there with me. If you did like the reaction, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And if you're going to be one of the first to be notified when a new reaction becomes available, hit the bell icon. So we have 2 episodes left, episode 12 and episode 13. Barring anything awful that results in me not being employed at all, I should be able to continue and finish at least all the rest of my winter reactions. As I've said, due to what is going on, depending on what gets announced tomorrow, that will totally depend on how the rest of my winter reactions go, and it will also determine if I will actually be able to execute my spring reaction plans, or if I'm going to have to cancel all those to focus on my employment situation. But regardless, I'll update all of you on the community board here on YouTube and with a video message if the worst comes to pass. So thanks a lot for watching the video, and thanks again as always for your support of the channel. And until the next reaction, catch you later.